Drinker, I don't know if you prepared a eulogy of sorts or just want to continue to chat about Star Trek, but
I didn't prepare a written statement, so if you may indulge me just for a moment or two, I'll just try and wing it and just try and sum up my thoughts on what Star Trek meant to me. It was a show that I always associate with my father. He was the one who got me into it. He first started showing me episodes of the original series, and then the feature films. We started off with Wrath of Khan, which I think was a great way to start. It's kind of freaky, actually, for like a 7 or 8 year old kid with all the worm, space worm things going into the ears and stuff. But it was awesome stuff, and I really enjoyed it. But as time passed and I watched more of these things and I really absorbed the Star Trek franchise and what it represented, and then moved on to like the Next Generation and all of the great storylines that you got there, I began to appreciate the thought and care that went into it and the ideas, that it presented to you. And I think it always, for me, encouraged me to think a little bigger, to see a little further, to open my mind at least to new possibilities. And that's there's a great universe of possibilities out there for us to explore. And it made me a curious person. It made me interested in technology, science, exploration, all of these things that I might have passed me by otherwise. So like I owe a lot of that to Star Trek. And the great characters that you got. Other people grew up and maybe Luke Skywalker or Han Solo was their hero, but for me, it was Captain Kirk. He was the guy that I thought was awesome and that I looked up to, and I thought that is just the pinnacle of like a great leader, a great person, a great human being who's decisive, who's capable, who's intelligent, but who is also curious about the universe around him. And so for all those reasons, like Star Trek's always had a special place in my heart. And I'm sorry to see what's happened to it, but I'll always be grateful for the great stuff, the great times that we had together. So I'm sorry that was very rambly and off the cuff, but that's the best I got for you. Rest in peace, Star Trek.